Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. So today we have been farming up not one particular farm, but quite a lot of particular farms, because we have actually been farming up the battle pet raids. So any raid with a battle pet we have pretty much done, all the way up from vanilla to cataclysm. The mop ones I will be doing the following week, as we kind of ran out of time of our 7 hours worth of gold farming, because I was doing some other little bits to make some gold. But we were basically clearing out all of the mobs, and these are all of the materials that we actually managed to get hold of. Now I did actually disenchant some of these items that I did not want, using the enchanting thing like in my garrison, so I can just disenchant something. But more particular, we actually managed to get hold of a few battle pets, and to be honest, I'm really happy with that, because we got quite a lot. We got the most of ours from Wrath of the Lich King. We managed to get the second load from the BC one. The vanilla ones didn't help. The vanilla battle pets did not actually yield us much, but the Cataclysm one didn't actually yield us much either. But I'm quite happy to say that I managed to get the Judge Remains, so I can now, I already have one already in my bags. I'm not going to sell that though. But to be more to the point, I wanted to see what type of battle pets I could get a hold of by just doing all of the raids, for so to speak, and see how much gold I can actually make somewhat per week in the just a little bit of a base average. Now obviously, like, the Sunblade Micro Defender comes from the Sunwell, the Drudge Ghoul comes from the ICC, and also we do have Mr. Putrerized Alchemy Supplies, and apparently I've got 3 of those. So if you bear with me 2 seconds, I will just grab all of them and unsoulbound them, and then we can proceed. Okay, so we managed to get hold of the Drudge Ghoul, which is valued at 17,000 gold on my realm, or 28,000 gold on the EU average. We also have the Core Fire Imp, which is a market value of 4 gold. That's going to do wonders. But the region market value average for that is 129 gold. The Mini Mind Slayer is 14 gold on my realm, or 220 gold on the market value average. And the Leviathan Hatchling is 12 gold on my realm, whereas the region market value average is about 112 gold. Now moving on to some kata stuff as well, and that is the Discarded Experiment, which is valued on my realm at 1.5k, and on the region market value average is borderline like 3k, so that's pretty alright. That's one of the better ones, I would say. The Dreadmaw, which comes from the Trial of the Crusader, is valued at a market value average of 900 gold. The Little Bad Wolf, which you get from Karazhan on the Opera event type thing, you have a chance of getting the battle pet, which is the Little Bad Wolf, and the market value average is 1.1k. The Sunblade Micro Defenders region market value average is 1,123 gold, and on the Blackwing Descent again, we have the Tiny Tron, which is region market value average of 2.9k, or on my realm is 1.4k. And the Bone Shard, which you get from ICC, of the first boss, is valued at 283 gold, market value average. And the Giant Bone Spider, which you get from Nax Ramas, in the Arachnid Quarter, the last boss, Maxinar, is 572 gold. And from Professor Putreside, we managed to get 222 gold on the market value average, but on my realm it's like 37 gold. So all in all, if I value my bags out, that's like 32,806 gold. The materials have come to around about 11,000 gold, so really the big majority ones that give us the most gold is the Drudge Ghoul. So it was kind of expected if it dropped that would be one of the leading winners. So we did manage to gain quite a bit of transmog while we were doing this, and we disenchanted any of the stuff that we did not want. So I managed to actually obtain quite a bit, and I'm thoroughly happy on how much we've actually managed to farm up. And that should help bulk out our auction house a little bit more when it comes onto our low-end transmogs. As I mentioned last week, we do need to keep stocking up. But other than that, the first load is 45,000 gold for the entire bag, and the rest of it will likely come to around about, it's all low-end transmog besides a couple of little things, so it's kind of around about 10k in all. So about 50,000 gold for the week. That's pretty bad for the farming. I've actually been spending the majority of my time actually getting my game onto Steam on an unrelated note, and it took up a lot more time than it was necessary because I was just trying to learn how to put it on Steam, and I had to use all this Steam CMD and all this jazz, and that took up the majority of my time over gold farming. So this one was like, I need to do some gold farming. I'm falling behind, so I was like, I'll just do every single raid. So yeah, I pretty much spent the majority of my week doing every single raid up to Kata and trying to get my game on Steam. It's on Steam, by the way. Very happy with that. But it doesn't go live till the 20th, so that should be cool. But I just wanted to clear that up because it doesn't seem that I've done an awful lot, which I actually haven't. So to be honest, probably not the most positive week for gold farming, and probably not the greatest week for gold. But other than that, let's get into the gold. Okay, so for the gold for the week, we have around about 143 auctions that have sold, and to be honest, my rate of actually posting has been very, very low, so I'm quite happy with this amount of auctions that have actually sold. And the first clean out is 26,548 gold. So pretty damn happy with that one. The things of note are the ghost iron bars, which we smelted a while ago from our ghost iron ore farm, and we managed to sell some volatile water from a while ago as well. We're still selling quite a few things, and we sold the spawn of Garalon. That must have been from something something a while ago. But other than that, it seems to be okay. And the next clean out that we have is around about 3,974 gold. So 3,974. Not looking like a promising week, to be honest, because obviously I've been a little bit lazy. But at least I can say I can be lazy at the moment and still make a decent amount of gold. Well, a somewhat decent amount of gold. That's pretty piss poor in all honesty. Not what I'm used to. Not my cup of tea, so to speak. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the last clean out. It should be okay. Hopefully it'll be actually a lot better. But who knows, because I actually do not know what I've actually sold this week ahead of time, because I haven't been keeping track. But the last clean out is 21,273 gold for the week. And the things that are of note are the pattern of the carapace of the sun and shadow, and that was a pattern, I believe. Oh, actually, I don't know where I got that from. I'm losing track. But the thing of note was the dark iron bars and the longbow of fire flash. So we did make a decent amount of gold all in all, but not a great deal of gold for the entire week. It came to around about 51,795 gold by literally half-arsing it this week when it came to posting my auctions and doing my gold farming. But with the gold farming, I at least have a decent amount of stuff. The gold for the week could have been better if I actually managed to keep on top of my posting of my auctions, but obviously my mind was a little bit elsewhere for my game. So it should be alright. I'm not overly thrilled with that, but now that everything is sorted, I can now get back into sorting out the auction house again and getting on top of making a 10 ton of gold. So all in all, we're currently sat at 1,079,820 gold. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much what I have to say for the week. Not the greatest week, obviously, but it will be better next week, of course. But I had a bit one of those weeks where my focus was somewhere else. And I'm pretty certain we all have weeks like that. So have a lovely rest of the day, guys, and I shall see you in the next video on Monday. Take it easy, guys.